KJ, get it. Drop him. Yeah. Blue kicker as a setup jump. Gives you all the speed you need. Whoa. Whoa. Barcelona was an amazing trip, but it feels so good to be back home at Twisted Oaks, and what's making it feel even more amazing is the fact that I've customised my enduro bike to turn it into a Slopeduro. This bike right here then is my Ghost Riot Trail Pro. It's a carbon fibre frame in a size small, 150mm travel with 27.5-inch wheels. So it's a very playful bike, but I decided to make it even more fun by removing the gears, removing the dropper and removing the front brake. So we can now do bar spins. We're currently over at Sam's slope line then, and this line is perfect because there is lots of different options. You can ride it in lots of different ways, and we're going to start today's session off with a little warm up on the quarter pipe. I'm just having a little clear up because the other day when we was riding this on Sunday, I almost got killed by a pine cone on the quarter pipe. Almost resulted in a big face plant. We're going for like a little halfway drop in there. We've got the big section there. Might ride that in a minute actually, but I like just playing here. This is what we do on a Sunday afternoon. We just bounce off the wall ride, and then you can like pocket air so good off the quarter pipe into the dirt. Here we go. Nice. That feels so good. I've just thought of a little jib in this section. So me and Sam always visualise like doing that pocket air and then having something that jumps out that way, but it goes down onto another trail, so that's not possible. But I've just spotted that if I can do foot jams on this bike, then I could probably do a foot jam whip there. I think it'll be fine if I aim, yeah, like that. I just have to like push my foot up like that, because if I go, that would literally break my toes. No, we'll do that. It should be fine, I reckon. That was a lousy attempt. I just want to say as well, any other trail in the world, I would not be foot jamming a berm, but because it's Sam's line, I know for a fact that he would be stoked if I land this, so he's not going to care one bit if I foot jam that, but we will fix it after. Oh, so hot. It actually doesn't work on that. Seemed like such a good idea. Let's improvise. I'm going to do a tyre tap then fake it out. There we go.
I zoomed the wrong way.
Did you? There we go, then that worked quite good. Seeing as the foot jam's failed, I'm just going to patch up the berm very quickly. It's in better condition now than it was when we started. I've made it up onto the little on-off feature, and the reason for that is because I want to do a running man, get back on the pedals, then hit the drop. It's not the biggest of drops, but with doing a trick up where you've got to get your feet on, you've got to make sure you get them back in the right place before going off the edge of the drop. So let's give it a little try. Okay, let's give this a little try, see what it's all about. Whoa! Whoa! That wouldn't even come off the ground then. It's hard because I'm not very tall, so I've really got to like flick the bike out to then stand a chance of getting back on. Oh, that's so scary to jump back on that.
Whoa. That is terrifying.
Yeah, because you're like close to the edge, aren't you?
Well, yeah. Oh. Oh,
that was it.
That was it, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, oh my God, he's done it!
Yes! It was so good. Let's go down into the big one. Phew! That worked well good. I think we made quite good use of that section over there. A lot of people when I speak to them about this line are like, what do you do in the middle bit? And if you watch this video, you could come here now with maybe a few ideas to inspire you to do some tricks up there, but we're moving things down now to the most popular section of this line. You can ride it again in sections, so step down, and then that gives you the run into the final mulch jump where we're going to do some bangers. Dropping in then, this is the next session point. We just come down, got this nice little blue kicker as a setup jump. This nice little blue kicker as a setup jump, perfect. the speed you need, down. Perfect. Gives you all the speed you need down into the last, which I landed completely flat on. Wow, that's running quick. I just completely missed the landing there. That's exactly why you need the Slopeduro, not the hardtail, because my back would be screaming out if I was on the hardtail. One of the things that I like about having a clean setup here on this bike is for tuck no handers. I struggle with tuck no handers when you've got lots of things on here because it gets stuck and it just feels weird and you can grab the front brake. So let's do some no handers. Let's start off with a Sui, which is the classic big bike one, and then we'll do a tuck no hander straight after. Right, now let's do tuck no hander. I think I'm landing in like this zone here somewhere. And that first flip, I was honestly, I sort of spotted the landing, I was like, oh, pff. I've got a little line though. I'm gonna do tuck no hander the first one, big no foot can. Here we go then, let's get it. Nice big tuck no hander there. Oh yes! Nice big tuck no hander there. Oh yes! I can tell it's a good one because I can feel my back click and my back just click then. We've made our way from the woods to the mulch jumps where it is pretty windy. Luckily it's a tailwind. We had a little warm up doing a few jibs over there and I would not recommend riding back up the rolling. You're not supposed to do that, but luckily it's closed today. The reason I've come over here is because I want to do tail whips. It'd be sick to then go into the woods on the new section and tail whip the step up at the bottom. Let's see if we can land it out here first. It's funny because on the jump bike a tail whip is a trick that'd be so easy. You just scale the bike up a bit and it's like starting from square one again.
Oh. Did that hurt?
Ow. It was just one of those, like I felt like a lead pencil and it just snapped inside, you know, when you hit it on the desk.
Oh. Yes, he's done it. You want to do another one?
Cleaner one.
All right. Oh, God, I thought you could go.
It's so windy out here. I wanted to just do it on there so that it's like the safest option, but I think it's been made hard by the fact that it's a hurricane. So with that being said, let's make our way in the woods.
Tom is now going to follow me through Big Dipper, but there's a cut through that you can do, which everyone was doing when we were here at the weekend, and it basically takes you onto the bottom half of Helter Skelter. So it's actually the dream line because it includes way more jumps than if you was just to do the one line. So we're going to do that now.
KJ, get it.
Let's go.
Drop him. This line is sick because it combines all of our favourite jumps by like transferring across. Yo. Nice. You. Little whip there. Yes, KJ. Wow. You're flying down there. Into the step up. Oh, she's getting away. Yeah, nice. You're riding that so good now. Well done.
Thank you.
That's sick. This is the bit that I don't like. Your e-power.
I can zoom off.
Yeah. But do you want to follow me?
Yeah, I think I can follow you, and you can maybe do some tricks.
How sick is it that you can now ride this good enough that you're able to do a follow cam? Like, that's cool.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
really cool. I actually really enjoy doing follow cams now for you.
Yeah, it's a whole other skill set, but
Yeah.
let's see how you get on today through this line. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Grab him.
Yeah. Sick!
We made it back to the top. That follow cam was sick, KJ. Good job on the cam there. We've got to do this tail whip at the bottom, which I'm working up to, but before we do that, I just want to blast the left hip because it's running absolutely incredible at the moment. KJ's down there with the main cam. It's time to teach that hip a lesson. Let's get it. Phew. Nice. Oh, boosty. Feels so good, these jumps. Well, that sun's low. Oh, it's sick. You. Nice. Unbelievable. Look at these jumps. Well, that sun's low. Oh, sick. That's scary coming out hip because the sun is directly in your eyes and it's running too quick now. They've built it in the winter. It's like you can over clear it, which is sick. You just pull up, but when you can't see it, you don't really know how much to cook it or not. Speaking of cooking things, I'm going to cook up a tail whip on this step up. It's what the mission was from when we was over on the mulch. So I'm going to try like a scared one to the top, just make sure I don't like drag the wheel out the lip. Oh, I just landed it.
No.
I didn't mean to. That is natural instinct kicking in there. I was like, I'm just going to try one, kick it, land next to the bike. The bike was going to take me out, so I was like, quick reactions, like I'm just going to get back on it. And then as you heard, I was like, oh, I've landed it. And I didn't even mean to land it. Oh, I just landed it. I know I cased it. I'm not happy with that. Let's try and clear it and then do a proper tail whip.
Whoa, my gosh.
Oh, that's scary. It's so heavy to like leave a back round underneath me. I thought I was gonna like get bucked over the front then.
Yeah.
I was a big old bad boy, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that was it.
Yo.
These are big bikes to whip. That's the one trick that you really sort of feel the difference to the jump bike is tail whips. It's just like that last bit pulling it around. I actually want to show you something, it's physics. So when a wheel's not spinning, you don't have the weight of it, so the bars will spin freely like that. Look, they just go. As soon as you spin it, see how slow it is. So that's why with like bigger wheels and stuff, it's difficult to do these spinning tricks because the wheel's bigger, you've got bigger tyres on it, bigger inner tubes, so there's more weight once the wheel's spinning, rotational mass, and that's why like the first one it drops. So you do have to do the trick quite different. It's all these little things that you don't really sort of think of perhaps when you're watching it, but when you're riding and doing it, you can really feel it. But to land it and complete it, I need to do it in a run, so I'm going to put the GoPro on. Do you want to film on the iPhone for an Instaclip? I'll insert the Instaclip at the end of the video. Here we go then, Slopeduro trick line. Let's get it. Nice 360 there in the middle. I've never done that before on this bike. Yo, big tuck no hander. Nice big low foot can, right. Sizing up nicely for this tail whip. Yes! There we go! Woo! Yeah! It worked! Hey! I'm pumped with that line. To do that tail whip was my objective and my mission today, and we got it done, and I'm stoked. I'd never freed the table at the top there. I just thought, why not? We're doing a run, it works on the jump bike, should work on this, and it did. So that is such a good note to end this video on. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've had so much fun riding the Slopeduro. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a